I am on a quest to create myself an every character creator, and this is my second time recording an ACC, third video of the day. I'm sure you can see my mental state deteriorating as the day goes on when I do a batch of multiple videos in a row. Today I'm going to be creating myself in Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. I guess we shall go into the Campagan. It's the camp of where all the witches live. Campagan? Oh, come on, that was funny! Aha, character's culture. That's where we're starting, is culture. Vlandians. I'm gonna go with Vlandians. Vlandians are the descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the Empire. Calradian Empire is in decline. Even for the murder of the Emperor Arenesos, the once united realm was torn by political rivalries. Today those factions are in open war, yet Calradians endure. They are technologically more advanced than their neighbors, and the mastery of engineering is not just evident in their aqueducts, beautiful architecture and massive city walls, it also makes them experts in siege warfare. Okay, well, no. Plan imperial authority, they evolved as well as feudal society, led by castes of warlike nobles, who fortified with spheres and lands. Sturgians? Sturgians are the descendants of the foreign tribes of Calradia, which would be the Empire. Yeah. As the Empire expanded into cold forests, they found that a ready market for the luxurious furs of woodland animals whom they traditionally hunted and trapped. That sentence doesn't end properly. They found that a ready market for the luxurious furs. We can chop the rest of that off, right? The rest of it is just like of woodland animals whom they traditionally hunted and trapped is just a really long adjective, right? So they found that a ready market for the furs. That's it, that's the statement. As the Empire expanded the cold forest, they found that a ready market of furs. Sentence doesn't end properly. Sturgeon chieftains became princes, vying for preeminence. The help of Nor mercenaries who migrated into their realm. Their good I'm throwing myself off with all these accents that I'm just throwing in word here, word there. They're good hunters and wanderers traveling far with properties for both trade and plunder. I like the Sturgeons. Asarai, inhabitants of the Nahaz Desert. No deserts, thank you. Khuzaits. Khuzaits federation of Snippa tribes used to live a nomadic life, but have recently settled to the eastern frontier of the empire, slowly transitioning into an agrarian society with permanent town centers. So this still retains a nomadic life, including their affinity horses. They are masters of mounted archery, shooting, and then galloping out of reach. That should really have a semicolon. The Batanians. So remember the olden days, when the woods stretched across northern Calradia and the Empire and cities had yet to violate their sanctity. Just warriors remain loyal to tradition. They paint their faces. No, thank you. I'm gonna go with the Sturgeons. Okay, character customization. Let's start with our gender. Give me the femme gender, please. Voice.
Do at will! Circle facing outward! Up the ladders!
2 it is, I guess. Give me that skin color. Voice pitch. That's helpful.
Move forth! Attack! Have no mercy! Form a shield wall! 2 ladders! Run while you can!
Alright, go with that. Height. I don't know. A little bit short. I would love to. So this is what's really important to me, is that if you're going to give me a height slider, I need to know. You need to either give me a reference point. That's okay. Give me a door. Give me a standard height door in the background. You need to give me some sort of reference. Or you need to just give me a number. You need to tell me how many feet in inches, or how many meters or centimeters. How many centimeters I am tall. That's it. You can't just give me a height slider and be like, well, how tall is that in comparison to how tall that? Okay, that's proportional. That's huge. But still, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, alright. Skin type. Whoa. Okay. Might go with 4. I would like you to stop jittering your head around. That's a good width. Face depth. What is... I can be a little bit sunk in. Center. Ooh, center height. I like that slider. It's a good slider. Overall, Face ratio. Oh. Oh. These are some good sliders. Face weight. Yes, please. Cheekbone height. Oh, those can go really high. That's good. I really like that, actually. That, like, their middle point is roughly... That's good. That's really good. Face sharpness? No, not much. Temple width? I haven't thought about that hard. Eye socket size. Small, please. Ear shape. I'm sorry I can't see your hair. I'm gonna have to bald myself. Aha, well, I'm gonna also look at the temples for, ear shape. Aha, okay. Ear size. I think that's good. Face asymmetry. That's... Ooh. I do know my face is notably asymmetrical. Not sure if I had to, like, shift it towards one direction. I'm not sure. I think my left eye's a little bit lower. Yeah, that's a great slider. I love these sliders, because they're like... They get a lot of information across in very kind of simplistic sliders without having to, like, really overthink it. Ah, yes, eyebrow type. 4? Ooh, 5. Yes, 5. Oh, you can totally customize that curve. That's great. Right, okay. Statistically speaking, you're not subscribed, and you don't want to be a statistic now, do you? Oh. These are such good sliders. Again, for being that they have so much detail. Eye asymmetry. Oh. Interesting. Being that they have so much detail, across... Ooh, this eye color slider is also really nice. I mean, you're really stuck with this kind of blue, green, brown, you know, can't have... Like, it's entirely a thing of kind of your standard pigment, and lack of pigments and whatever. Like, you can't get red or purple out of, lack of pigment. But I still like that. I still like that slider, because it gives you a lot of... If you are someone on that range, I think they need a secondary slider or whatever, like a red slider, a blood vessel slider, because that's what you're seeing, is you're seeing blood vessels behind the... If someone has purple or red eyes, you're seeing the blood vessels behind... They have... If they're purple, then they have blue pigment, but only... It's weak, so it's partly transparent. So I think they need, like, a blood vessel slider still. But this is a really good way of, like, you can have any eye color you want, assuming that you have, you know, like, we can... There's that weird grayish, bluish, greenish kind of color. Like, a lot of games are missing that. And they do a good job with that with the pigment slider here, but they need a blood vessel slider as well. Or a transparency slider, I guess. Eye real transparency. But I think a lot of these sliders are really good. What does nose bridge mean? And what... Oh, okay. Nose bridge curve. Nose deafening. Oh. See, these are, like, really good sliders. In that they communicate so... Like, each slider does so much, but it still gives you a lot of customization what you're doing. It's so good. No... As minimal nose asymmetry as possible, please. Mouth. Oh, I didn't even... Did I have a nose type at the top? I had an eyebrow type at the top. Okay, I did not. Teeth type. Give me... Teeth type 2. Mouth width. A little bit less, please. Mouth position. Higher. I need even less space between the nose and the lips. That's still too long, but I can't, like... Disappointing. Round smile. Lip thickness. Mouth... No. Bottom lip shape. Lips concave, convex, which I assume is going to be overbite, underbite. Beautiful. Ah, heck yeah, you can even see the teeth on the bottom of my lips. As it should be. That's nice. Jaw line. Ah, beautiful. Jaw shape. Ooh, that's, jowls? Or, jowls isn't the term I'm looking for, is it? Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's jaw line is kind of like jaw width. Chin... Oh, yes, chin forehead, which has got to be pretty damn... Ooh. That's not what I expected Chin Forward to be like at all. It's a good shaped... Already a good shaped chin. A little bit thinner on the jaw. That's really good. Alright, I mean, I think that's a good hair option to begin with now. It's the slight part to the left is a very Meat Space Lucy kind of option. And I think that's gonna be the option. Yeah, beautiful. And just kind of this dark, desaturated brown. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Markings. Ah, yes. I'm gonna be stuck with either a scar... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know why I thought that was a page button, and now I have to do that all over again. I don't want to do that all over again. Ah. Alright, I managed to get myself where I left off, which was the markings. And yeah, I did, and we can't even move them around. That we're stuck with either scar or, like, makeup or face paint or whatever. I think I'm just gonna go with makeup. Ooh, that's an option with the white. I like that. I can't really make it that dark. But I like the idea of having the white. I mean, I use light powder. So that's probably a good... Or I could just go with that, which has the darkened lips. I am just gonna go with that, with the darkened lips. And now we go next. Choose my family. Oh, wow. A boyer's companion, urban traders, free farmers, urban artisans, hunters, or vagabonds. Vagabonds? Only number 1, 4 migrants living in the slums that grew outside the family were city. Roguery and throwing. What's urban artisans? Focus and smithing, one-handed intelligence. Workshop. Okay. Urban traders, merchants, or... We're gonna go with urban artisans. Why not? As a child, I was noted for my attention to detail, probably. Perhaps also my leadership skills. I mean, often I was told, like, that I make a great leader, which I never really agreed with. All the other kids follow your lead, decide what to play and where to play, and let them in games and mischief. Yeah, no. So we'll go with my attention to detail. Going around, you usually can run away with trouble, though you give a good account. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Sure. Growing up, you spend most of the time at docks and building sites, maybe? Now, with alley gangs? We'll go with the alley gangs. In Wharton, Keller, Adia, for a session in the frontier tribal areas, some women as well as some men learn to fight from an early age. Probably didn't ride with the scouts. With spear and shield. Skirmishers might be it. I refer to those with a slighter build, those super by shield, no tend to skirmishers, second scoring job. We're gonna go with the skirmishers. Before we set out for life adventure, your biggest achievement was... Famous escapade. Got an instrumental with only quick tongue and a quick feet to get me out alive. Treated people the kind of reputation that local language made, but it was kind that when you respect those around you were constantly fair and honest. Still excuses, helpful doesn't trouble in doing so. Great sense of what makes people... Sure, we'll go with that. I treated people well. Life was upended by war. My home was ravaged by the passage army after army. Eventually, I sold my property and set off with my father, mother, brother, and 2 younger siblings to a new town you heard of safer, but did not make it along the way. At the end, you were staying and attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, 2 younger siblings seized. But you and your brothers survived because... Checked the raiders? Probably. I could drive them off there. Nah. We'll go with I tricked the traders. Why not? There. So I have just created an entire history for myself, apparently. That gives me all of these skill points. And my name, finally. My name is Lucy. Yes, this do be my character, with arrows and a sword or whatever. Physics are a little bit weird, but okay. There I am. Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, this is difficulty. I don't know what they define as realistic, because, like... Maybe we'll go with 5%, I don't know, because, like, I can walk really damn fast, and so, like... I don't know.